Welcome everyone to my channel. In today's video we will be replacing ignition coils as well as spark plugs. So we have a check engine light, service engine soon is on. I cannot focus. Okay, and I'm trying to read the codes with this simple code reader, but it says like there's no codes, but as you can see there is one. We'll check with some other one, but you can feel the misfire. So this is what happens when it's like on the cold start. It works fine, but once it gets warmer, it starts to misfire and stuff like that. So okay, you can hear the misfire. Okay, so we start by removing this panel here, and in order to remove it, there's those right here which you open. There's one and there's another one, same to the other side. You open it with a screwdriver, as you can see from the bottom. Okay, so here's the cover that I'm talking about. Some clips, and these bolts go right here. Okay.
We're gonna remove these. There's two access ports.
From the bottom, like I told you. You can get a screwdriver. Okay. And there's two bolts. That's 10mm, yep. Pull out the bolts. Just put them on the top. And then you go ahead and remove the cover. Okay.
Now we have access to the spark.
So we need to remove the
disconnect the wires.
Yeah, disconnect the wires.
How do we disconnect it?
Yep.
That.
Yep.
We pull this trigger.
And you need to remove those two bolts. Two nuts.
Will I be able to just slide them off?
No, but you need to remove that thing, right? Yeah, you can. Probably.
How do I remove them?
So we're removing the nuts.
Everything's so loose like that.
Okay. Try disconnecting it.
Oh.
There we go.
It was just a plug that came out. Look. This is just a holder. Simple.
Like
See? This is just a holder that locks in place. And you just pull it off.
How does it lock all the way?
Right here. Just like that. See? It goes in the places.
So you just lift it up
all the way, and then it slides right out. That's it.
Simply. Okay. Okay, the spark plug is full of oil inside. So we guess it's the seal that's right between the engine, right here, that goes around here. so it leaks oil and the oil gets right inside the spark plug. It's hard to see, but you can see the oil. Okay, so we will just clean that. So as you can see,
Whoa.
this is full of oil, and this can also cause some
See the all the
misfire.
spark plugs are in
Spark
oil,
plugs are in oil.
filled with an oil.
So that's no
Something
good.
is looking pretty bad. It's a seal.
So even though if we install the new ones, it can also cause some misfire over time when it gets
full again.
filled with oil.
Filled with oil. This is not good.
Okay, so we are using a blower. Okay,
Piece of
air
cloth.
blower and piece of cloth or a rug, and we just put it in there and close it with the rug and blow. And this way it cleans. So that's before we remove the spark plugs, because we don't want any oil getting inside the engine.
And the smoke afterwards.
So we will do that to where we see the oil. Okay guys, so we removed one of the spark plugs.
This is the original, I guess,
This is
from NGK
that was installed.
R5 BMW.
And look at this, guys. There's like 4 of those.
Yeah.
I've never seen those like that. So, but we bought these kind. They should fit.
Yeah, they're the same. This
From
one's like a little
TRQ.
longer. Yeah, it should work this time.
It should work.
Okay,
and we also got these new ones.
I'm just gonna show you how we unbolt them.
These are from BMW, I guess.
This is all original.
Original
I'm
stuff.
Sure this is all original. So we're gonna
We
unbolt.
bought this as a kit on eBay, around $200. So you need to use a special socket for this. Okay, we are using this kind of
16 millimeter.
16mm socket. It's a special.
It's supposed to hold, but we don't have a rubber in
Yeah.
it, so we're using a
We're missing the
magnet to pull them out.
the plastic inside with the rubber.
Yeah, we're missing that.
Okay, so we're using a magnet to pull them out.
See what happens
Same
if you
plug.
have oil on them. The top gets really oily.
And we think that there should be a pin right on the top, but
Yeah, I think it's
It's
burned
like-
out. I think it's been burned out. Yeah, it's
so yeah, we will be installing new spark plugs. You can use a magnet, or you can use this actually. Just put it on and screw it like this, and then pull it out, and you can finish up with the socket, or you can put it in the socket if you have the plastic inside that's gonna hold it.
or use the tape around
Yeah,
to hold it. Yeah, there are many ways.
but first put it in with your hand. Make sure you get the right thread, otherwise you will ruin it. Okay, so we will use anti-seize lubricant for the spark plugs, just in case, because
Since it's aluminum
we
head.
think it's aluminum head.
And we checked it, it is aluminum.
Yeah,
We're
it
checking with
does
the
not-
magnet. It doesn't stick. So it is aluminum.
So yeah, let's go ahead and use some anti-seize stuff for the thread.
Okay, so
Okay, so we're using anti-seize.
That should be enough.
You can also use this kind of tool to remove the
Much faster.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so we're installing the ignition coils. The spark plugs we tighten with hands. We don't really know the tool specs.
It says on the spark plug, but I still don't know how to.
I don't think it's that necessary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
According to the spark plugs that we got, and there are some specs right here if you want to use that.
It says for aluminum,
For aluminum
head, for iron cast. What else?
But we're not sure how to measure
We have aluminum, so we know.
the
Should be
size
some, yeah,
of the
according to
spark
the
plug.
it says 60 millimeter. Is that a socket? 60 millimeter?
I don't know.
Well,
We don't know about
that's
that.
something. That tells me something. 16 millimeter.
Okay, so make sure you put all the wires back.
Ground.
The ground wires. Same to the other side. There's like one ground that goes right here, like that, and another one right here. You don't need to remove this cover here, but I removed it just to check all the wires if everything was fine, because this truck has some electrical issues, so we're trying to find out where it's coming from. Okay, so hand tied the coils, don't over tight so you don't break them. Okay, so we finished to one side, moving to the other. Lift it up, insert it, and then lock it.
Line up with the pins.
Okay, so what we noticed is that these two wires go together here. We don't know the exactly how they were. So one was like this, two together, and like I showed you here, they were separate here, but we want to install it same way as the other one,
The
together.
other side, together, yeah.
Okay, so we started the engine. As you can hear, it works great. No misfire. Okay, so the service engine sun is still on, but there is no code, so we checked. I don't know why it's still on, but as you can see, it's working fine. Now I'm just gonna install all the covers back, and that would be it. Okay, so make sure these wires sit in place, okay, before you install this one. And they go right between those rubber thingies. Okay. just hand tight. It's just the plastic that's holding it. Okay. I don't think it matters which way you install them. Yep. That's it. As you can see. So, just need to do the same to the other side. Then put the cover on. The engine cover. Okay guys, so I forgot to show you how to install or remove the engine cover. So as you can see, these are clips, okay, like turning clips. I guess there should be like 4 of them, but in my case we only have 2, so 2 are missing. And you can just get a wrench like this. I think it's this one. Yep. And you just turn it and turn the other one and remove it. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do when installing it. The hardest part is to line it up. Okay, so I lined it up. You can lift it up and see, because they should be like this, and then you can just turn them. Oops. Yeah, just halfway, 90 degrees or whatever it's called, like this, and that's it. So guys, if this video was helpful, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel.